Hi, I'm Lisa, and at my core, I'm a change coach. I absolutely love helping organizations and individuals navigate change. It's a passion that started for me probably 3 decades ago when I was working at Rogers. And since then, I have been able to take that change leadership journey through multiple organizations in various industries, leading small and large-scale change. And honestly, I'm really grateful to have had the opportunity to gain more than 25 years experience in various private and public sector opportunities, and everything from finance, telecom, and healthcare. So somewhere along the way, probably 10 years ago, I realized that this just wasn't the way that I wanted to show up. This wasn't the work I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do differently or how I wanted to be in my life differently. I just knew I wasn't happy, and it was time to make some type of change. And I made the decision to start working with a professional coach. And really within my first couple of sessions, there were 3 things that I knew to be true. And the first was, this was gonna change my life, and it has. And the second one was really knowing that this was a skill set that I wanted, because I wanted other women to realize they can do anything. And then it was also learning that coaching really was the missing ingredient, or I often say the magic, to help leaders when they're leading change. And I think this led me to think that what I needed to do was step into opening my own practice. And so that is what I eventually did. So 5 years ago, I stepped into opening up my own practice, where I combine change management consulting with leadership coaching and training and facilitation. And I've had the opportunity to work with some really important and impressive clients during that time to lead large-scale, ERP-type implementations of change throughout that. And I've also had the opportunity, which I'm very grateful for, to have worked with a number of women to help them explore those aha moments that we often, put off to the side, and really help them explore what's possible and to write the next chapter of their life. And as I step into my 5th year of business, I've really had the opportunity to reflect both the work I've been doing, but also just to look around at the world in terms of what's happening both locally and globally. And it's really clear for me that what's most important is to be able to create that safe space for my clients to build the skills, but also to be able to navigate change. And so when I look forward to, how I'm going to be able to help serve you, it's definitely leaning into helping you build the skills that you need to navigate change, at all levels of your organization, because ultimately change isn't something that an individual practitioner can come in and do. We need everyone in your organization to have that same skill set. And then also we know that, work doesn't happen alone. So I'll also be focused on working with leaders and their teams to create that sense of connection and collaboration, that feeling of I'm seen and I'm heard, and that I have a place here and I want to stay with this organization. And then of course I have to continue my work with women, helping them understand that anything is possible, but also helping them, take those steps, those leaps of faith into trying something new that maybe isn't what, society, friends, family told them was what they needed to do, and them deciding for themselves. I look forward to creating space for change with you.